What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Megan Elizabeth here, back in action. I know it's been a long time since I filmed a video. I am in South Carolina right now at Lake Hartwell, and I just thought that this was a good time to sit down and film a video. I've had so many people write to me over the years and send me really sweet messages, just like thanking me for videos that I've done in the past or asking how I'm doing and wondering, why I stopped making videos on my channel. So I'm here today to answer those questions and share a lot of life updates with you. So the biggest question I've gotten is why I stopped doing videos on my channel. So let's just dive right into that. It's several reasons, not just one reason. Probably about 12 or 14 months or so before I finished doing videos on my channel, I had that year or so been taking care of a friend that had cancer on and off. So I was traveling back and forth from Hawaii to Pennsylvania to help take care of her. Was just involved in some different decisions that were being made, and generally worrying about her when I was not with her. And so that took a lot out of me. Emotionally, it was a lot to see your friend who was, a year before super healthy, and at least looked super healthy and felt really healthy, go to almost being like a sick, elderly person in her capabilities. And that was just hard on so many levels. And when she did ultimately pass away, it was very, very challenging for me. And I had a bit of a health crash. And in that crash, I found out some really helpful and important information, which was that I had something called copper toxicity. This is probably something that I had for a long time, and the symptoms would get worse when I was really stressed. I learned so much about my health and also really needed to overhaul my diet. I'll do a future video talking about that. But that can be a challenging road to recovery as well, coming back from copper toxicity. So those were two really big things for me that were present at the time. Also, a lot of people were jumping ship from the vegan community, and things were getting really dramatic online. And I'm not going to say that I didn't participate in any of the drama at the time, but it didn't feel authentic for me to just be arguing with people on the internet and trying to prove what I was doing for my own health. And yeah, so I just felt like I needed to step back and focus on myself and getting healthy. Another kind of silly thing that happened too was that I wanted to share other parts of my life and things that were helpful for me. And one of the things that I had incorporated that I found super helpful for sleep and stress and so many things was CBD. So I had started taking CBD. My dad started taking it. We were mainly using it for sleep and just more restful sleep and stress and stuff like that. And the videos that I had that were really popular got taken down and flagged as violent content. And I didn't know if somebody was targeting me or if it was just YouTube that was incorrectly flagging it. But so I do apologize if people felt like I just abandoned them. If people did find community and connection from my channel, certainly that was never my intention. And I would love to hear how y'all are doing. And I would love to share some life updates with you. So since I stopped making videos, I moved from Hawaii to Austin, Texas. In 2020, there was a lot of questioning of travel and that whole industry. And I was doing a lot of retreats for my income. So I was like, you know what, maybe this is the time that I make a shift, because I had been kind of craving a change and was questioning, is this what I'm going to do long term? And so it felt like the right time to make a shift. There were also some schools that I was interested in because I had gone back to school. There were some schools that I was interested in the Austin, Texas area. And I had a lot of friends in that area. I had been traveling to Austin, Texas for a while and had a lot of connections there. Joey loved Austin as well. So we just decided that we were going to rip off the Band-Aid, leave Hawaii, go to Austin, Texas. And our good friends, Katie and Rob, moved with us as well. And we ended up sharing this really cool complex when we first got to Austin. But once we got there, Joey and I broke up a few months later, and Katie and her partner broke up a few months later. So that was also just another huge shift in life. Katie and I ended up moving in together. We adopted this adorable 20-year-old cat named Dusty. He was my love. Loved him. And he passed away at 24. I don't know how he lived so long, but he was just like such a joy. And I miss him so much. And then I also started DJing when we moved to Austin. So if any of y'all have attended the fruit festivals in the past, the Woodstock Fruit Festival, I would do some ecstatic dances there. And I'm in hindsight, I'm gonna just call them dances because I wasn't really fully like following the proper ecstatic dance wave. And I have always loved dancing. I went to ecstatic dance in Hawaii, and I love ecstatic dance because it is sober and there is consent. There is the opportunity to just move however you want, dress however you want. It starts out kind of slow and then builds up to like a really high energy and then comes back down again. And so I started DJing, learning more about that. And when I was in Austin, I became one of the resident DJs for the Sunday morning ecstatic dance. I'll do a video about that more in the future and share some more details if you guys are interested. And then at ecstatic dance, that is where I met my husband. So I have been married for 2 years and we've been together for just about 4 years. So a lot of really cool things have happened since we have last seen each other, but some not so great stuff has happened as well, other than my friend passing away around the time that I stopped my YouTube channel. This past year, my brother passed away. It was really sudden and unexpected and just rocked my family. And we are, doing our best to recover and like live life and support each other. But yeah, like nothing can prepare you for that. My husband has been super supportive during this process and he's just all around awesome. So I can't wait to introduce you. Grayson, you want to come over? Grayson, this is everyone. Everyone, this is Grayson.
Hey, everyone.
I think you're great.
I think you're great too.
But Grayson does some really cool stuff and we align in so many areas. So I mentioned that we met at ecstatic dance. So that's been a huge connection point for us and just kind of a great way to, keep the relationship saucy. But I would love for you to share some of the things that you're into and up to.
Pleasure to be here. I'm really excited. This lady is amazing, as you know, and such a pleasure to be her husband. I moved to Austin a year before you, and
wait,
what?
So I visited Austin several times before I ended up moving there, and I did see Grayson. He did not see me, but I saw him because we had mutual friends. We were at a clothing swap one time and I saw him, and then also I saw you at Barton Springs. And I think I didn't tell you that for 6 months or so into us dating. I was like, by the way, I totally saw you and I thought you were cute, but I was not really available at that time. So
yeah, so it didn't happen then, but it was working. It's working out. Yeah, I moved to Austin because I'm a singer-songwriter, and so I moved to Austin to get connected in the music industry. I released some music, and I did meet some really awesome folks who helped me with that, and there's definitely more to come on that. But some of the big things that happened when I moved to Austin was I found ecstatic dance, which it sounds like we'll talk more about.
Yeah.
And that's been a powerful practice, and as well as meditation. And that's been a profound practice for myself, but also I've found just this path to do guided meditations at different companies that I've been a part of and in my social circles. And now I'm an Insight Timer.
Yeah, he's got his own following on Insight Timer. So if y'all are into meditation, definitely check out Insight Timer. There's a free version of the
premium,
app.
Free.
Yeah.
I've got courses, I've got free tracks, I've got premiums. So there's lots of great stuff. I'm also doing a live stream called Manifest Mondays.
Yes, Manifest Mondays. They're
Yeah.
exciting. You just did a series with the 4 agreements and that went over really well. So
Yeah.
you're like, let's just do like a regular
weekly. So if you need help manifesting your deep desires, I'm definitely there to support you in that. And but I think the biggest thing in my life that has really shifted and just taken off has been this relationship with Megan and just the things that we're doing and building together.
You're so cute.
It's such a beautiful life, and we're now not in Austin, Texas.
we moved. I moved again. So we live in North Carolina now, and we bought some land.
Bought some land. I'm sure we'll talk about that. And we're building an A-frame.
We're building an A-frame.
So that's like the biggest, most present thing I think going on in our life now.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to build an A-frame.
Yeah.
We shouldn't say we're actively building an A-frame, but we are getting ready this coming year to build an A-frame. And that's part of the reason why we thought, like, let's start up my channel and start connecting with people again and share some of those, share some of that process, because it's been super helpful for us, people who have documented their home journeys.
Did you say we were going to start doing weekly videos in the new year?
I didn't, but you did. So the intention for this video is kind of to just come back on here, say hi, see how everyone's doing, and also just like get your opinion on like what's the vibe of what you'd like to see. So like some of the things that we can talk about on the channel when we come back in the new year and start doing weekly videos is the home build, purchasing land. Travel too is something that we'd love to talk about. So like we love traveling. We've taken a lot of trips together, and we have done so in a particular way that has allowed us to keep the costs extremely low. And so we would love to share some of those tips with you guys as well. So that'll definitely be a future video. So if y'all could post down below, what are the things that you feel most interested in hearing from us? Is it travel? Is it house? Is it land? Is
manifesting.
It health? Manifesting, meditation, dancing, ecstatic dance, exercise? Would love to chat with you about that. My dad and I are still like hardcore biohackers, and we have done so much experimenting on ourselves and just love it. So would love to share about that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be back in the new year with weekly videos, so we're really stoked about that. I will post down below Grayson's information for Insight Timer if you're interested in picking up a daily meditation or weekly meditation practice. I missed you guys. I'm excited to be back, and hope you all have a fabulous holiday and new year, and we will see you so soon.
I guess you know.
Yeah.